I want to tell you something that actually helped me. It helped me feel sharper and helped me feel more alive as a human being. You know that feeling after scrolling TikTok, Twitter, Instagram for like 2 hours? Your brain feels like mush. You have no calmness in there. You're reacting to the littlest things. You're just scrolling like mindlessly. Your attention isn't even yours anymore. That attention is borrowed from a feed. It's an algorithm that's training itself to learn your motivations, your personality, everything about you, so that it could steal your attention from you. And I'm not even kidding. And that's what I mean by brain rot. And the thing is, it's not because you're lazy. It's because our brains are trained to be passive. We don't want to suffer. We don't want to work hard. Although our conscious mind tells us we do. Some of us, at least. Our subconscious wants to relax. It doesn't want to struggle. And that kind of feels shallow. That kind of feels like you're a shell of a human if you live life like that, right? So now imagine a world where it's the opposite. And that world is sitting down with foreign films and watching foreign cinema. Something like Bicycle Thieves, Parasite, Boat People. It doesn't even matter what foreign film you're watching. Because when you're watching a foreign film, suddenly your brain has to start working. It has to read subtitles. You can't really look away because then you're just not going to understand, right? Subtitles are not your enemy. It might be a little annoying at first. Me personally, I don't find them a problem or ever did. If you don't like them, like I know a lot of people who don't like subtitles or reading them, you will get used to it after like an hour or two. After watch one movie with subtitles, the next will be way, way, way easier. And if it's not, then, I don't know what to tell you. Because with foreign films, you can't just half watch them. You can't use TikTok or scroll while you're watching them. Your focus needs to be on the movie. Sometimes I zone out during movies, but really you can't watch a movie that's in another language and zone out. You won't get the story, and then what's the point of watching the movie at that point, right? Really, foreign films are training your brain to stay focused. In a way, it's kind of like meditation, right? And every time you choose a demanding film, because not all films are made the same, every time you choose a demanding foreign film, that's literally exercise for your brain. It's nutrition for your brain. Your brain needs that. And you practice noticing the small things in movies, the small things in life, little gestures, pauses, nuances in your voice, fluctuations in your voice, subtext. Human beings are so fucking complex. It boggles my mind. And it's like going from candy to a real meal. If you're watching social media, you're eating Starburst, you're eating Skittles. I love candy, but you're eating slop. And then once you start watching foreign films, you're consuming really healthy meals, vegetables. And the more you do it, the more your brain gets used to it. The more your brain remembers that it can focus, it can empathize, it can sympathize, it can understand, it can relate. It could sit with questions and sit confused without overcomplicating everything and trying to find an answer right away. It teaches you patience. And like I said, foreign films teach you empathy in a different type of way. It's more subtle. You realize people live totally different lives from you. They speak a different language. They follow different rules, customs. They face different struggles. But at the core of it, they still deal with all the same things as you at the same time. They deal with love, pride, fear, anger. When's the last time you didn't feel any of these things? As humans, we feel these things on pretty much almost a daily basis. Even if we don't notice it, we're feeling all these emotions. And it doesn't matter what language you speak. It doesn't matter what country you're from. Not even what year you were born in. These are all universal emotions that we've all felt since the beginning of time. It might have looked a little different, but for the most part, humanity really never changed. Everything around us did. So with a foreign film, you're not just watching a story, you're feeling someone else's world entirely. You're living with them. And through that comes the magic. You start seeing your own life differently. It rewires your brain without lecturing or being preachy. For example, I just saw the movie Boat People for the first time, and I didn't know a single goddamn thing about post-war Vietnam. But after watching that film, I learned a little bit about history. And then I learned other things too. I learned struggle to keep a family together, struggle to protect the ones you love. And these are universal things. You don't get that from a feed, from optimized clicks, from Instagram. Maybe sometimes my Instagram and TikTok, I talk about movies and foreign movies, but for the most part, you're consuming AI slop. And we all know it. Don't deny it. Even if 1 out of 5 of the posts you're following is AI slop, that's still 1 out of 5 posts you're consuming being AI slop. That's completely garbage. That's why people who consume quick content feel their focus vanish out of thin air. You can't concentrate anymore. You don't enjoy things. You don't nothing hits anymore. And presence, that mindfulness connection you have with Earth, with people, and with everything around you, that's so important to keep. Social media is tearing that from you. It's stealing that from you. And you're not even noticing it. I didn't notice it either for the longest time, and I didn't know how to fix it. But once I was aware of the problem, then I understood the solution. And there's not a single video besides my channel that talks about this. I looked everywhere, couldn't find one single video. I realized this is what I got to talk about and teach people. I can help you guys. I hope this blows up. I hope this gets 1 million views. If you could like, comment, and share this video, get it to as many views as possible, maybe this message can start going out to more people. You can slowly help humanity as well. But here's my takeaway. Pick one film, subtitles on, phone away, completely focused, 2 hours, don't skip anything. It's okay to be confused. It's okay. Nothing's gonna happen to you. You're not gonna get hurt. The more you watch movies thoughtfully, the less your mind starts reacting to feed. And slowly, and I'm telling you, I promise, your brain starts to feel sharper. You feel like more of a human being. You feel like more yourself. If you didn't grow up with an iPad in your hands, you're gonna feel like your old self. Like you're coming back to yourself, and no corporation is stealing your soul from you anymore, and you're a human being again.